All right, what's good, man? Yes, sir. Gregory White, the first one in the house. What's going on with you, man? Greetings, brothers and sisters. Troll Hunter on deck. Yes, sir, man. What's on Marlon Swicey Sims said, what's on the menu today, man? Look, we're gonna talk about a little of this, little of that. We'll talk about Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, because that's the big fight coming up. Definitely going to talk about Guillermo Rigondeaux fighting this weekend. Also, we're going to talk about Gary Russell Jr. is in against a good fighter, man. I'm telling you, this dude King Tut can fight. He probably doesn't have enough to beat. He probably doesn't have enough to beat Gary Russell Jr. But I'm telling you, man, I think this dude got enough to test. I think the dude got enough to test anybody. I've been watching King Tut. I like what I see out of King Tut, man. I like what I see out of King Tut. So we're gonna talk about those things, and then pretty much, whatever you guys want to hit, whatever you guys want to hit me up with, I'm okay now. Like I told people, I was always very reluctant to do, pretty much just to answer any question that is sent to me for two reasons. One, I'm talking about a non-boxing thing. One is because that was something 78 used to do. He used to have specific live streams for that, but now he does that on Patreon. So I think that I don't feel like I'm biting off him as much if I do it now as if I would have done that before. He really had his his Patreon on fire. So that's one reason, and plus, and the other one is that blood boxing cusses so much on my channel, and I haven't gotten demonetized for it yet. So I'm like, I can kind of be myself a little bit. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what's up, man. So just in any questions y'all want to hit, the off the wall questions, y'all would probably need to do super chats for that though, because a lot of y'all cats just would be distracting the whole conversation. So I gotta have some way to keep it, to keep it focused. But that's what's up, man. That's what we're gonna talk about today. So, but let me say what's up to everybody. Marlon Swicey Sims in the building. What's going on? Oh, by the way, let me say this to you. I want you to listen to my voice, okay? When I'm gonna slow it down, and I'm gonna speak, okay? Now, do you hear me? I want you to validate with Black Fight Fan TV that I have more bass in my voice than he does. Man, Black Fight Fan TV always chewing on me, always messing with me. Said, "Oh, I'm gonna say it like Fanon." Oh yeah, dog. You get way more high-pitched tones out of Black Fight Fan than you do me. The only time my voice does, matter of fact, my voice never does, never. Okay? Or unless I'm, that shit ain't me, man. I got plenty bass. I just wanted to tell you, because I thought about it afterwards. I was like, just because I don't do like this, nah, dog. Nah, I got more bass in my voice than you do. Black. Just want to let you know. I got some rumble in mind. Unfortunately, my sister doing a huge work and sales presentation that I committed to before putting the dates together. I'm not sure what that is. But anyway, let's get on that, man. Let's get on to let me get on to this screen over here so I can see people. But what's good, Marlon Swicey Sims, the Goalkeeper 3000, my member, 2 members in the building. Of the other members, we got Jeff, the producer, in here who switched to yellow. Outlaw Jr., still in his first month of it, man. Much love. I appreciate your support. SB Man, Rob 4 Brantley, much love for your support. Mad Block Entertainment, CJ, Buddy Lee Sr., thank you guys. I think that's all the members. Kenneth Johnson in the building. Main Event Mark, of course, Main Event Mark. Of course, Main Event Mark is in the building. And always happy to see you. Double E, what's going on, man? 2 left hooks, what's happening? Jeff, the producer, what's going on, man? Rock Regal in the building. Michael James, 616. Mahari Nation says, salute for 9 to hell with Oprah and Gayle King. What did Gayle King say? Gayle King said something about did they say something about Kobe? Tacky ass broad spitting on a dead man's grave. Yes, The real deal. Deontay Wilder gets roughed up by Tyson Fury. Now, watch this. Do you see that there's a question mark there? Real deal. That is a question because and it's a question that I asked because John Fury, the father of Tyson Fury, said that his son is going to be able to rough up Deontay Wilder. And that's the plan, to go in there against Deontay Wilder and rough him up. Because use his size, use his height. You just not just his height advantage, but use his size advantage against Deontay Wilder to rough it up and make it an ugly war. That's what they said. So I'm asking the question: do you think that is possible? He does outweigh Deontay Wilder by what? He outweighs Deontay Wilder by what? He's going to walk in there maybe 40 pounds heavier than him, 2 inches taller and 40 pounds heavier. That's a pretty big size advantage. And there's definitely been so yeah, I understand you now. Oh, that's what's up. Yeah. See, I always put when I put question marks in there, and this isn't to you, I am often very, very amazed that people do not know what question marks mean. Why would you say that? I didn't say it. I put a question mark there. That means it's a question. It's an answer. It's the discussion. Do you believe that that's the case? Or wow, somebody said it. Question mark. Now, if I put in there that Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury roughs up Deontay Wilder, and I put an exclamation mark there, that would mean that that's a statement that I'm making. Unless I put quotation marks around it, which means that somebody else said it. I'm telling you, man, punctuation is very important, man. Punctuation, putting punctuation and reading the punctuation that's there is very important. Kenneth Lloyd said Tank is turning into Adrian Bronner. No, he's not. He's a much better fighter than Adrian Bronner is. He ain't lost. He's not. He's just acting a fool. He's just doing him, man. That's what he is. That's what he is, man. Tank was probably like that before he ever laid eyes on Adrian Bronner. And yeah, but Adrian Bronner does like to be in court though, man. What's going on, Duke? Nassim the Dream, what's going on, man? Joshua is the best. Yeah, see, like you put that exclamation mark on there, then yeah, real deal. Joshua is the best. That means, see, but if you put Joshua is the best question mark, then I would say, since you're asking me that, I would say no. Or best at what? I mean, is he the best? Is he the best at what? There's many things that he can be the best at. Some things that I suspect that he's very practiced at, but they're not involved in the sport of boxing. Tank made a mistake. Dude is young. Give him some time. He'll be good. This is like the third battery that I've seen him. It's like the third battery that I've seen out of Tank. It's like the third one. It's the second that I've seen. It's the third that I know of. Okay. That's the third that I know of outside the ring. At a certain point in time, dog, you got to be like, Tank's got an issue with keeping his hands to himself. Tank's got an issue with anger control and keeping his hands to himself. But I will tell you something I saw that was funny with Tank, dog. When I saw Tank get checked. Man, you remember when Errol Spence, the AJ is the hoest, weakest heavyweight of all time? No, he's not the biggest whole heavyweight of all time now. I'm sure we can find somebody else that was more of one than that. But, hey, man. Oh, he said, Tank being charged for battery. Hopefully he can endure a cell. Look, man, he ain't going to jail for that. It was simple battery. He didn't do anything. Unless this lady testifies that he punched her and created some real bodily harm. Dude, they're charging him pretty much because it was on TV or that it's because it's out on TMZ. That's what got that charge file. Because the fact that he grabbed somebody by the collar and moved him by the collar, that's not something you should go to jail over. You know what I mean? Well, Kenneth Lloyd, you can go to jail over a misdemeanor. That's a misnomer. A lot of people think that misdemeanors aren't serious. Misdemeanors can be serious, man. And serious being relative, right? The best over. I grew up with him. The recent one was for money. This one was a stupid judgment mistake. Well, the one before that was slapping the phone out the dude's hand. It was slapping the phone out the guy's hand. Dude, you just got to keep, even over money, dude, you got to keep your hands to yourself, man. You know what I mean? You just got what's going on, Vic? You just keep your hands to yourself. It's not a complicated thing, man. I got temper problems too. And way that my temper problem works out the most is with my son. Because my wife, that shit's too sensitive. So I don't be yelling at her, don't do all that. I just walk away. With my daughter, I don't yell at her really. Not anymore, not since she got to be like 18. I don't do that. But with my son, he makes me mad. Like, my son makes me mad. And sometimes I got to like grab myself back like, oh, you cannot slap this dude. I'll be like popping him. Like, but so I understand the temptation to let your hands go. I really do. But you just got to control it, man. Like, he needs counseling. He really Tank needs counseling. Tank needs to sit down with somebody and have them give him one of these. Like, okay, this is what you do anytime you feel like you want to slap the taste out of somebody's mouth. You think to yourself, okay, let me count to 100. If I still want to slap them after I get to 100, then I will walk out of the room. Now, if I count to 100 and I still want to slap them, and then I walk out of the room and I still want to slap him when I'm outside the room, then I will do something else. And if I go through all of that and I still feel like slapping him, okay, it must be really something serious. Then you but some type of thing to keep him from just jumping off the gun and grabbing that dude. You know what I mean? How old is my son? My son's 13. 13. But he's big. So it's like, I'm not big, but he's strong. He lifts his still, it's just, he's driving me nuts, man. Coast Cities this is what Tank comes from. Hey, man, people got bad tempers everywhere, man. Tank's got, man, that shit is everywhere. You got guys that will fly off the handle and fight somebody everywhere you go, man. I didn't have a friend because he couldn't be my friend. The dude was just too out there, man. Like, you just want to fight all the time. Like, what's wrong with you, man? You want to fight all the time over everything. Like, he wanted to fight so much that the dude would try to start a fight with me, and I would just be like, look, man, whatever. And I would just walk away from the dude. Like, if you put your hands on me, we're going to fight, dog. But I know you just like to fight. So you just sit around there and spin around in your fucking anger, dude. I'm not engaged. I'm not going to engage with a fight with you for every day for the next 3 years, okay? Because if it's like that, I have to really go out of my way to hurt you. Like, if I feel like I got to do that, then I just have to sit around and wait around for you to walk around the corner and catch your shit with something where you're never going to do that shit again. I'm just, those type of dudes, man. I don't even like being around guys like that. Just guys that want to. Now, did you see how he got all playful with Errol Spence? This is the thing about Tank that's funny. He got all playful with Errol Spence. And when you remember that, it was the same hallway where they were horsing around before he slapped the phone out that guy's hand. He was playing around with Errol Spence, jumping in Errol Spence's face, and Errol said, "I will beat your ass." And all that playing stopped. All that playing stopped. Tank Davis would not lose his temper with Deontay Wilder. Oh, DB said, where's the channel member tab? You just go to the $sign. You go to the $sign, and where you would super chat, there's an option to join the channel, man. And I'd appreciate it, man. Really, really, really would appreciate it. So, Errol's too big. So it's like, but yeah, man, if all you can do, there's a certain amount of funniness to where the only guy you're going to fight is somebody that you can beat up, and everybody else you get quiet with. That makes you a bully, man. That's like the very definition of a bully, man. You know, if you're not willing, like if you're willing to, I'm big, you know, you're willing to get all big and bad with somebody that you know you can whoop. But somebody says something to you that you're not so sure about, and you get quiet. You either get quiet or you get what do you call it? You get it. You want to get you basically you become a problem solver. That's when you know you're a bully, man. And I can't say for sure I know Tank is that way, but man, that's just with me. Those guys just get me with that shit. Like me, I don't if I know I can whoop a dude, man, I'm not just gonna whoop him, slap him in the face, dude. I'll treat a dude that I can't whoop just like a dude that I know for sure I can whoop. You know, like, nah, it ain't even really worth it, man. Because you know, you just try to grow up, dude. Yeah, to this day, would they be like, here we doing like Billy Joe Saunders, running the other direction, Billy Ho Saunders. There ain't never been a more, dog, how you going to throw some chicken at somebody then run? And you're a professional fighter. Like your job is to train to fight. And you throw chicken at somebody and run away. Billy Ho Saunders is one of the biggest hoes in all of boxing, dude. You for that move, if nothing else, for that move right there. And running from Marcellus Wallace, like, man, he was running. If Marcellus Wallace would have caught him, Marcellus Wallace would have hurt that dude too. Marcellus Wallace is a lot bigger, man. But Billy Joe was just straight hoe for that. Straight hoe. Donald, the 64-year-old G Grant, says something about the salt water makes black people crazy, east and west. People are just crazy anyway. Yeah, man, you know. But they, you know, I think you do have a propensity of cats doing different things in different areas of the country. Like, I don't say nothing to anybody from New Orleans. Man, them dudes sneak you. That is like the sneak you capital of the world. They will their thing is they will sneak you. They'll be nice and happy and your friend, and all of a sudden you standing somewhere and there's 20 of them on you. Nah, dog. I get more worried when them cats start acting nice. Like, hey, say it, bruh. Say, bruh, it's all right, Fa. It's all right, boss. Say, bruh, come on here, bruh. We work it out, bruh. Come on now, no sweat, bruh. It's easy, bruh. No, I'm leaving. No, it ain't easy, dude. That car is easy. Nah, bruh. Nah, say, Neff, just come out the car. Just come on out the car. Nah, I ain't coming out the car. Okay? I ain't coming out the car. I'm about to start this car up and get the fuck away from you. And all 30 of your dudes from that over there in Iberville. I'm going away. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Marcellus Wallace, he's a big ass dude too, man. He might have a shaky chin, dog, but he'll hurt you. Yeah, Billy Ho Bolt, man, no doubt about it. He wanted to have an interview with Errol, and Charlo stepped to him. Who was that? Who wanted to have an interview with him, man? It's hard to lie. For now, I got the accent down. That's what it is, man. Say fall. Get out the call. Get out the call, fall. Nah, little Neff. Nah, bruh. Nah, bruh. You got I look stupid to you? No, thank you, man. Let's talk about this shit over the phone. They mad at Wilder on Twitter, but he right. Nobody can beat him in the division. Look, man, these dudes they stay hating. Yeah, exactly. Iberville close to the French Quarter too. That's what them dudes be coming out. Dude, this used to be my pastime. The only reason I would go to the French Quarter during Mardi Gras was to see some of them dudes mob somebody. Dog, this shit happens every year. Those dudes will go find a little off street where the policemen, when the horses are not. They will sit around on half on this side of the street, half on that side of the street, and they got some drunk dude walking around talking about show your tits, doing that shit, and then they'll just bump up again, and the dude will be drunk. Hey guy, what you? And then shoof, and they'll be beating them, and I just sit around waiting for them. Like, man, I don't know why you tourists think you safe. You ain't safe, homie. You not safe up in there, bruh. You ain't safe, bruh. Okay, you think they just beating you because they gonna beat you up and they know exactly how to get out of there real quick. So for now, when you hear you got it on your mind, get ready. You know, man. what that happens on the normal day in New Orleans. Yeah, dude. Them dudes is right, dog. Hey, I know them cats. We used to call them Farleys. They like call them locals or like that kind of derogative call Farleys or whatever. But man, dog, just hey, you gotta leave them boys alone, man. Said purple, green, and gold bees lying in puddles of blood. Dude, they just be sneaking them quick, man. It'd be kids too. They laughing and just having that's their idea of fun. Sneaking y'all. They ain't gonna do it on Canal. They're not gonna do it over on Canal. They're not gonna do it right on Bourbon Street. But one of those off streets, man, you better walk up and down Bourbon. And if somebody bump into you, hey, you need my bad, and look around. And I'm telling you the straight up truth about that one. Charlo chumped Bronner and Gervonta. Yeah, I mean, of course, because they're grown size, because they're full size men. Because they're full size men. Of course they did. They can fight. They're full size men that can fight. But all those dudes get polite around Deontay Wilder, man. Could you imagine Deontay Wilder sneaking you? Could you imagine the nightmare that is, dog? Like, if that's, you know what I would love? If that was legal. You know how those guys be playing the game, the knockout game, where they just be walking by people. They just be walking by people and knocking them out for no reason. Like in DC, there was a big streak of people doing that. It was a big thing that they were doing out there, just walking up and punching people for no reason. I'm like, I honestly would watch Deontay Wilder do that game. You would be seeing people literally. Could you imagine Deontay Wilder playing that? Just walking up and just pop. I would pay the full pay-per-view price if they could organize that and they could do it to Anthony Joshua in the UK. Like Deontay Wilder just wear like some type of hoodie, sneak up on AJ. Man, it would be like the mystery knockout. You know what I mean? Like they had them singers, and who did this? Oh shit, that's Deontay Wilder. Man, I would be laughing, dog. Now, see, just to tell you, man, I do have a petty side, dog. I always say, yeah, it was happening in DC. Man, heck yeah, man. Cats in New Orleans talk so country, you don't know you about to get got. No, I know they about to get got. I understand fluid New Orleanian and all 6 accents that you get, because they got different accents all over the place, dude. That's a really weird place like that. Cats from the West Bank sound different than cats from I can't remember how the wards are division, but they sound different in different. Guys from out east sound different than people that, in the French Quarter. They sound different, man. And they sound different in different places. But I swear I would pay to see Deontay Wilder sneak punching folk. But that would come up like somebody might die with that shit for real. He would really hurt somebody with that. Cats in New Orleans. Okay, I got that. Wilder's typical country string cat. You run into anywhere in the South. Real talk. Yeah, that's a little exceptional though, dude. That's a little exceptional. What's going on, Buddha man? Yeah, Nancy Kerrigan. Bop on the kneecap. Deontay Wilder sneaking someone would be like Rudy Tomjanovich and Kermit Washington punch. Oh, much worse. Dude, Deontay Wilder does that Tomjanovich punch in the ring. He does folk like that with gloves on. With gloves off, it's just crazy. That would be crazy, man. People would see his big ass coming, man. People would see his big ass coming. Lowest common denominator, he said, for now, my mama from the NO, I watched my mama hop out the car and beat this chick out her clothes. It ain't never 5 minutes, and it ain't never 5 minute explanation with them. Nah, man, they go right to it, dude. They go right to it. They go right to them hands. But that's all right, though. That's why it's important for you to get some. That's why it's important for you to get some of them hands, man. Oh, Connect. Wilder steals someone would be attempted murder. It's all attempted murder, dude. All those cats sneaking somebody, dude. Don't let me do that. That's why I didn't go into criminal law. Because don't let me be the one, dog. Trust me. all y'all Negroes running around sneaking people and all that shit, I would be like, can somebody hand me a book so I can throw this shit right at you? Okay, I'll throw the book at your ass for that shit. I don't like that, dude. I really do believe people need to keep their hands to themselves, man. DB, much love in that super chat, man.
So yeah, Crank, I'm glad we could finally link up.
Crank Lucas, another DC channel. That's a DC channel I listen to. Frank Lucas. Why would crush the side of your face? Absolutely, dude. Yeah, don't let me be the one, man. Guy, I didn't want to do it because I knew, man, I'm gonna be putting all kind of cats in jail, and I don't want to do that with my life. Much love, DB, in that super chat, man. He said after Katrina, College Station was a refugee spot. Our population jumped at least 5 to 10 K. Are you talking about College Station? Is that Maryland? You talking about College Station, Maryland? People went all the way up to Maryland. I know Houston jumped. Them fighters' hands are lethal weapons. Yeah, man. Yeah, they are. But you know, anybody hits you the right way. I mean, if you know how to throw a punch. All my homies got them ladies. Oh, dog. I had a hard time with the local New Orleans girls when I was there, man, because they used to do this thing. They used to have them like real hard curls, like almost lacquered down finger waves and really hard set curls in bunches of curls. And that just didn't really. College Station, that's where Texas A&M is. Okay. I was thinking College Station, Maryland. I thought that was in Maryland, but yeah, it made more sense that they would come to Texas. UK channel still talking Wilder tickets. They always do, but let's go again. Dude, them tickets have been, those guys get paid, man. They say, their ticket sales are terrible. Nigga, you ain't going. What difference does you make? How damn expensive them tickets are? How many tickets those are? What's going on, Omega Red? Bryan College Station outside of Houston. Okay, is it Bryan College Station outside of Houston? Yeah, it's outside of Houston. Yeah, it's like, yeah, exactly. It's College Park, Maryland. Thank you. College Park, Maryland. Yeah, thank you for drink more water. Thank you for the correction, man. Bobby Collins, much love in that super chat. I appreciate you, man. Oh, man, they're going to say anything, dude. They just, first of all, half of them dudes are bots, but they're just desperate because they want those UK viewers, man. They want those, dude. They're going to talk about what they think their people want to hear, man. And they have been getting a lot of attention for Deontay Wilder bashing for the last 2 years. You know what I mean? The Dream beats Septic Tank. He ain't gonna have a chance to. Well, let me not be censored, okay? It's going to be tough for him to get that fight, man. It's going to be tough for him to get that fight. It's going to be tough for him to get the fight. Because Floyd Mayweather Jr. is going to pull that stuff with fighting a bunch of little Mexican dudes. Guys with Spanish last names. You know what I mean? And when's the last time that he didn't? When was the last time he fought somebody that didn't have a Hispanic last name? That's what he needs to do. Devin needs to change his name from Devin Haney to Devin Hernandez, and then his ass get that fight. He doesn't need to change his shit to Hernandez. Enrique Hernandez. Change his name to Rico Hernandez. Cut his hair bald so maybe he thinks that he's Puerto Rican or something. You know what I mean? Michael Johnson talking more said it's tax season and some of these channels stealing content. They need to pay their LDBC tax. They aren't paid trolls, but they repeat propaganda. Dude, you're a paid troll if you're monetized. If you're monetized, you're a paid troll because you're getting a check. Okay. And that's how their views work. Okay. Trust me, I'm an expert on AdSense. I know what it is. If they're monetized, their shit varies every month. So they are on the lookout for topics that they think will resonate with their fan base, right? And since a lot of their fan base hates me, they will make a video about me. because they want to hear it. Oh, I know somebody wants to shit on Fanon and you don't give them a chance. So, hey, let me put a video out. Oh, they can't stand 78 Source TV. Yeah, let me get them to come over to my channel. Yeah, because they see that, like, some of you troll ass dudes, I know what you feel. You see 100 views on the video, you go, woo, man. Go to your wife or your boyfriend, whatever one you have, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your pet dog. Go over there and be like, oh, I got 100 views. I got 100 views. I got to do this again. Because when you get 100 views, your 10 views don't quite feel like they used to feel. You know what I mean? So that's what they do. And that drives their belief system. It drives what they want to talk about. I'm trying to tell you. Yes, sir. They said they aren't paid. They aren't all trolls. You said all trolls. Sorry. But they repeat propaganda. Hey, man. Clout chasing. Oh, yeah. But do you know what I mean? Like, dude, look, man, YouTube rewards you for doing things that your people like you to do. Okay? That's how it works. I blame YouTube. They buttocks get moist. Oh, they stay moist, though. Hey, man, can I tell you, man, I made this dude so mad. He was like, somebody said, you're moist for Errol Spence Jr. I said, man, your wife is moist for Errol Spence Jr. I said, man, your wife is moist for him. Now go talk to her. Boy, that dude wanted to come with a death threat, dog. Another one. All right, real funny. Yeah, I'll be at the game and see what you want to say. See what you want to say to me there. I'll be at the fights. See what you want to say there. I'm like, look, man, I ain't gonna say shit to you there. And you ain't gonna say shit to me. So just keep your mouth shut talking about somebody being moist while you know damn well. You know damn well she give up some of that oochie wala. Bro, at this point, Ultra Tech, only one I respect. You talk about out of the UK? Hey, look, man, they butt hurt, dude. AJ really hurt them, dog. And they ain't really got nowhere else to go. You know what I mean? Like, said, Fanon, I keep telling you, bro, flag the videos. It's your content. YB, nah, fuck that, nigga. You can do what you fucking want to do. I don't give a shit. I don't pay attention to that dude. I don't care, dude. Who cares? That dude, seriously, man, he can take a picture. You know what I'm saying? Take a picture. You know, what's that dude say? Smokey said that? He said, all right, Felicia. She ain't like Felicia. All right. I'm gonna remember that. He's like, man, remember that shit, write it down, take a picture. I don't give a fuck. Like I'm saying, you know, write it down, take a picture. I don't care. Write it down, take a picture, put a new Fanon International Boxing channel up. I do not give two shits what you think. Okay, I don't care what you say. I don't so what? Like, so what? You know what I mean? I got bugs and I got some bug crawling around in the back of my yard. You think I'm going to search around for some worm crawling around in my back? You know, say, take a picture to last longer. Just do what you want to do. I don't care. Whatever. However, you put my personal information out there, homie, and yeah, you're going to get your channel, you're going to get your shit taken. Okay? Play around too much, and you're going to get your shit taken. But, you know, that little dude, he's just, you know, just needs attention. See, UK legit compare UK pay-per-view to US blows my mind. Dude, they're kids, man. And by the way, that dude you're talking about, that dude's like 16, man. That dude's like 16 years old and friendless. It's just what it is, man. It's his outlet. It's his outlet to get attention. Just, so what? You know what I mean? So what? Fury beating Wilder, then Wilder is irrelevant. Should have taken $100 million in ducking. LT from the 9. Dude. If he's going to make, what the fuck does that shit doesn't even make sense. Fury beating Wilder, then Wilder is irrelevant. Why is he irrelevant? He got a rematch clause, dumbass. He got a rematch clause, dumbass. You guys act like Dillian White is relevant. Dillian White, he act like Dillian White's relevant. His ass got beat. You act like Joseph Parker, some big accomplishment. His ass got beat. You think heavyweights never get beat? AJ got his ass beat. You think he's still relevant? Is AJ still relevant? Should have took that 50 million. Should have taken that 50 million guaranteed, huh? Man, get out of here, man. With y'all crazy, man. Just, you lose. You lose. Okay? You lose. You've been lost. See, I will remember where the argument started. Okay? I'm not going to lose focus. I'm not going to lose focus. I remember what the argument originally was. Anthony Joshua was the man in the heavyweight division. Nobody knows Deontay Wilder. That was it. And all we ever told you was AJ ain't that big a deal. AJ is not that good. AJ is not one of the best heavyweights ever. AJ is not running the heavyweight division. That was the argument. Okay, now you guys might, after taking all those L's, L after L after L after L after L after L, you now want to put up some other straw man argument. If Deontay Wilder loses to Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder is going to fight again. I would want Deontay Wilder to win. I certainly hope Deontay Wilder wins. But it's not the end of the world. Your world ended, okay? You UK trolls, your shit ended. You know why? The difference is, and I'm not talking to all UK fans. I'm just talking to y'all. You know who I'm talking to. I'm talking to your dumb ass. Your shit's already over. You thought, oh, we're taking over boxing. UK's taking over boxing. You remember that? Give me a one if anybody remembers them saying that the UK was taking over boxing and that American boxing was dying. Do you remember that argument? I remember that. I remember that's what you were saying. Guess what? After you said that, Eddie Hearn left the UK for all intents and purposes. For all intents and purposes, he worked as hard as he is working as hard as he can to get out of the UK. You guys were supporting him. Oh, we've got 100,000 fans we got 100 million fans in Wembley. We got 100,000 fans in Wembley. Hey, when was the last time there was a major fight in Wembley? When? And when is the next time there's going to be a major championship fight in Wembley? When? The answer is early 2000. The answer is 2018 for the first one. And the second question, and the second one is, you have no fucking clue when they're ever even going to go back there. Okay? But guess what? We got to fight in Vegas. We got to fight in Vegas. Hey, when's the next pay-per-view is dead? Let me ask you a question. When's the next big fight? Heavyweight fight? Where's the next big heavyweight fight? Oh, Las Vegas. You complaining about ticket sales in Las Vegas when you ain't even getting no fights, no major fights in the UK for the foreseeable future. Come on, man. Your boy is 0-1 in the United States, man. He's 0-1 in the United States. He came over and humiliated you. But you want to hope that Deontay Wilder is going to lose. Dude, Deontay Wilder's already in the Hall of Fame, homie. He's already there, man. He already has 10 successful title defenses. He's already has 40 knockouts, okay? He already has everything that you claim that he didn't have. He can't fight and all that shit. Dude, he's already been places Anthony Joshua will never get. Never get. And it makes you sick. I know. LT against from the 9 against who? What do you mean against who? Doesn't matter against who. Against boxers. Against boxers. That's who. Oh, you're going to try that one? Oh, let me name every fighter. Let me tell you who he didn't lose. Let's guess who one of them isn't. Andy Ruiz A little short fat man, okay? Little short fat man. I guarantee he didn't lose little short fat man, did he? He didn't get knocked down 4 times and humiliated against a little fat man, did he? Did he? Talk about Fury gave Deontay Wilder a boxing lesson. Well, what the hell did AJ get? What did Andy Ruiz give AJ? What was that? Or was that, you don't think that's a boxing lesson? And then he ran like a little bitch the next fight. And he ran around the ring like a little bitch the next fight. Oh man, who cares, man? That dude works for Sky Sports. He's great. He's just not a draw. I mean, how the fuck do you even know? I'm not to disrespect, dude, but come on, man. How do you even know? That's the dude, this same dude that said Mikey Garcia versus Errol Spence Jr. is not a big fight. You guys just stick your ass to the UK. Just stay in the UK. Talk about the UK. You don't know shit about America. You just don't. 2-second conversations with you, and you know you've never been here. You've never lived here. How do you guys run your mouths about somewhere you've never been? And if you have been there, you've been here for a night. You might have stayed here for a week. You got people that have been living here their entire lives telling you what things are like here, and you idiots think you know better. You're just idiots. Dude, I can't even tell you where Sheffield is versus Wembley, okay? Somebody had to tell me that Northern Ireland is part of the UK, not Ireland, because I'm not from there. And you guys, if I said that to you, if I started talking about Bramall Lane and O2 arenas and Sheffields and the Scottishes, and if I started talking about that stuff, you guys would be like, man, you're not even from here. How are you going to tell me you don't know where AJ's from? You don't know the relationship between where he's from and where the Queen. Come on, man. People barely, you'd be like, man, what is Parliament? What's the House of Commons? Who are the political parties? I wouldn't be able to answer a bunch of questions about the UK that a 13-year-old kid could in the UK. But you dumbasses want to continually talk about shit that you do not know about. You just don't know. That's why your idiot boy, Eddie Hearn, is putting on shows in Kansas. Like, that's what you ever listen to look at the facial expressions of Bob Arum talking about Eddie Hearn. Like, this dude knows shit all about boxing in the United States. He knows shit all. And it's just so apparent that Eddie Hearn is putting YouTube fights on. YouTube fights. Do you know that shit is not going to fly? You know that shit's not going to fly. When he runs out of Logans and Pauls to fight, the shit's gone, okay? He's just spending other people's money. He's doing exactly what you guys accused and you so hypocritically accused Al Heyman of doing. Spending other people's money. Spending other people's money. And that shit is going to get cut off sooner or later, dude. But anyway, man, y'all keep talking about the United States like you've ever been here. Mikey Garcia and Errol Spence Jr. is not going to be a big fight. Why don't you just tell me that who else? What's another? Errol Spence Jr. and Canelo Alvarez. That's not a big fight. That's not a big fight. Nobody's talking about it in Sheffield. Nobody. No. They want to see Josh Taylor versus Jose Ramirez. That's the big fight. Man, just shut up, dude. Just shut up. You don't know what you're talking about, man. All you UK channels that talk about American boxing, just shut up talking because you don't know what you're talking about, man. You do not know what you're talking about. You don't even know where the guys live, okay? You couldn't even tell me why a Jermall Charlo fight versus Canelo Alvarez would be so big. That is one of the biggest fights that can be made in the middleweight division. And guess what? Y'all don't understand why. Well, who has he fought? Look at his ticket sales. Really? Now, let me ask some American. Why would, and I bet you somebody gives me the right answer pretty quickly. What would be so significant about a fight between Jamal Charlo and Canelo. And why do I say this? A fight with Jamal Charlo and Canelo Alvarez would sell 50,000 tickets, 55,000 tickets, and be on pay-per-view if he wasn't with DAZN. Why do I say that? But UK dudes, you don't know. You don't know why. You don't know. There you go, drink more water right away. That shit would sell out Texas Stadium, the demographic. But you don't know that if you don't know why Texas specifically. Why Texas specifically? But you don't know. Just like I don't know why something would sell out in Sheffield. Like, ooh, you don't know? This guy's from Bramall. This guy's from Wimbledon, and he's from there. And these guys hate each other. And because they hate each other, they're all going to come and create this big-ass fight with each other. I wouldn't know that because I'm not from the UK. I wouldn't know that. But you guys bump your lips, bump your lips about shit you have no clue about, which makes you an idiot. And anybody that listens to you from the United States that hears you say this shit think you sound like an idiot. And that's why you continually, over and over and over again, are wrong. You say nobody knows Deontay Wilder, and you point to stupidity like this. Oh, Eddie Hearn was walking through Manhattan. What do you know about Manhattan? Do you know where Manhattan is versus Alabama? Do you know anything about the people in Manhattan? What type of people live and are pushing baby carriages around Manhattan? No, you do not, because you don't know shit about Manhattan. Let me tell you the type of person that is going to be pushing a baby carriage in the middle of the afternoon around the Upper East Side of Manhattan. Multimillionaires. That's who they are. Very, 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 very wealthy people. And guess what, dumbasses? Very, very wealthy people do not typically watch boxing. So what would make you think walking around, you might as well be walking around in the head court? Dude, you're just fucking stupid. You just stupid. Walking around, believing because somebody walked around Manhattan, they don't know Deontay Wilder means that nobody else in the other 50 states know who he is. You just sound stupid to an American, but that's okay. That's okay. You sound just as stupid when you start talking about my accent sounding like I'm from the inner city. Oh, really? I'm from the... How many of those UK dudes do that? Like that bozo you just talked about starts talking in like a very bad, very, very, very bad, like caricature. It's like a really bad caricature of somebody impersonating somebody from Detroit. And you're talking about somebody that's from California. You realize Snoop Dogg does not sound like does not sound anything like Trick Daddy. And Trick Daddy doesn't sound anything like Jay-Z. And Jay-Z sounds absolutely nothing like the Magic Bishop Magic Don Juan. They don't sound anything like him. And definitely don't sound like Terrence Crawford or Errol Spence Jr. You guys make these accents and you sound like idiots. But go ahead around, laugh at your own stupidity. Laugh at your own. It's called stupidity because you don't even know you don't know. You can tell the people he had was not fight fans, of course. But why would you? Dude, right here is enough right here. He had 1 million people on YouTube. He had 1 million people that watched him on Showtime. He had 1 million people watching him on Showtime. Much love in that super chat, my man. I am True Main said, just showing love. Got to head to class. I'll catch the rest later. That's what's up, man. Do that thing in school, man. That's what's up. Say, brothers, you're not alone, Fanon. They don't know either. Dude, these cats just be on something. And CRB, I'd never tell someone who's a draw in Australia. Like, how would I know how big a fight it's going to be in Australia between Jeff Horn and what's the guy's name he fought? His name, I can't remember. Did he wind up knocking out? Just come on, man. Who? I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't even know how big of a fight it would be and where the fight should be held and why it should be held there, man. You guys are just cornballs, man. Cornballs. Like people telling me, yeah, I should take a dig at Black Fight Fan real quick. Like, where are the true yellow bones at? Dog, they ain't never going away, homie. And I know just where they are. That's why I was the king of that. Because I know where they are, brother. I know where they are. I can point you right to them. I point you right to them. They are not lost. Yeah, there you go. Michael Zarafa. Yes, sir. All South Phoenix Boxing said, all from different hoods. Yeah, being good in the UK is like being good in California. But what about the other 49 states? They have no clue how insignificant UK really is. Dude, dog, we've got like, come on, man. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, if you sit around and think, let me use my channel for example. Oh, yeah, they think that Showtime is free TV. Look, man, watch this, man. Y'all really think that, like, if something happened to Deontay Wilder, that somehow affects American boxing in some great way? Dude, we got 17. I don't even know what the count is right now, but we got like 17 other champions. When you lost Anthony Joshua, that was a wrap. The other guy you got is a cocaine addict and who may or may not fight in Tyson Fury. Drew Titan said, that is why every time a UK trolls to talk boxing, I envision Mr. Bean actually speaking words. Man, exactly, dude. Biggest thing in the UK is Dynamite Dubois. Yeah, and he can fight. Be happy about that. Be happy about him, okay? Be happy about him. And also, let me let you know this. Dog, there is a very few amounts of time that the Americans have not had a great heavyweight, okay? Very short amount of times in history, dog. Very short amount of time. It went from there being 3 great heavyweights at the same time, 2 of which were American, Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield, and Lennox Lewis, to the Klitschko's. And it went straight from the Klitschko's to Deontay Wilder. That's the only blip. And guess what? There'll be other ones. Let Deontay Wilder get a $100 million payday, dude. Let these cats get anyway. Man, please. Let these dudes realize that they can be like, from an early age, it doesn't even take that much, dude. You can go find guys all over the place. They go to the gym, a 6'6". You need to find 6'6" athletic guys, strongly built athletic guys. They got them shits all over the place, dude. All over the place. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Yeah, only the Klitschko area. That's it. That's it. And one of them, and dude, an American knocked one of him out. And they both got beat. And they both got beat by Americans. Both got beat by Americans. Both of them. Both the Klitschko's got beat by Americans. One of them got knocked out, and the other one took a retired from Chris Bird, who was a lightweight, who was a light heavyweight. Last time I talked, Layman Brewster's from the United States and knocked Vladimir Klitschko out cold. Did I miss that? Did I miss it? What does the great Vladimir Klitschko and Anthony Joshua have in common? Getting knocked out by an American heavyweight. Getting knocked out cold from an American heavyweight. No, one got knocked down 4 times and quit. The other one got knocked out cold. And what about Lennox Lewis? Got his ass knocked out cold twice by American heavyweights. So you talk that shit if you want. All of y'all got L's to American heavyweights. All of them got L's from American heavyweights. Knockout losses to American heavyweights. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Or did not Vladimir Klitschko get knocked out by an American heavyweight? Did AJ not get knocked down 4 times and get a TKO issued on him against an American heavyweight? Did not Lennox Lewis get knocked out by an American heavyweight? Did not what's the other dude's name? The one before that, dark-skinned dude. What's the dark-skinned heavyweight's name that came over to the United States and got knocked out by American heavyweights? The guy before AJ. What's his name? What's the dude's name? God, dog, what's his name? Bruno. Did not Frank Bruno get his ass knocked out by an American heavyweight? Do I need to go back further? Did not what's the other dude from London's name that fought Muhammad Ali? Did his ass not get knocked out twice by an American heavyweight? Can you name a UK heavyweight champion that did not get knocked out by an American fighter? In the infamous words, no, Joe Calzaghe is not a heavyweight. Joe Calzaghe is not a heavyweight, not Raja. I'm talking about the heavyweights. Dog, we don't care about 168 and Joe Calzaghe. That's a joke. You know what I'm saying? Henry Cooper. Yeah, we're not worried about Joe Calzaghe. Come on, man. We've got, 30 Joe Calzaghes? 30 of them. And I don't think I'm exaggerating. We got like 30 Joe Calzaghes. He ain't worried about that. Oh, said Hatton got a gift for in Calzaghe fight also. Hey, look, Hatton got his ass knocked out by an American heavyweight. American guy flat on his face. Boom. Amir Khan got knocked out by Americans straight flat on their face. Boom. Kell Brook got knocked out by American welterweight and got eye socket broken, beat up and stopped. Dog, get out of here, man. Just get out of here. Don't try to hang on one hope. Oh, I hope that we can get a split decision win for Tyson Fury. Man, Tyson Fury already got his ass damn near flatlined by an American champion. He already got rolled by an American champion. The only question is you hoping he doesn't get rolled again. Man, get out of here, man. Just get out of here with all of that, man. Seriously, go away. All right? Timothy Blunt, man. Much love in that super chat. I appreciate you, man. And my man Boomerang Gang said, like Geico Lizard sounds just like Eddie Hearn. Look, man, let me tell you, dog. Nah, the UK dude, just stay away with all of that, dude. Stay away from all that. Especially you, and I'm gonna start something here, especially you history dudes. You boxing historians spend 90% of your time talking about American fighters. 90% of it talking about American fighters. You cannot be a boxing historian and not spend 90% of your time talking about Americans. Cannot do it. Cannot do it. Unless you want to talk about 113, 112, 105, 108-pound men. Unless you want to talk about people so small that they wouldn't even be legally allowed to fight in the United States. Okay. And matter of fact, all of our featherweights are currently, all of our flyweights make more money riding horses in the Kentucky Derby. Okay. We've got shit for little motherfuckers to do that pay more money than box. Did you not know that? See, our heavyweights are competing against football and basketball. Okay, that's where our heavyweights are. The athletes for heavyweights, that's where they go. They're like, oh, football, basketball. Okay, that's who they compete with. Our little dudes are comparing with are vying to be jockeys in the Kentucky Derby. That motherfucker ain't be like, damn, dog, look at this dude. He's 5'1". He's 5'1". He weighed 90 pounds. We strapped that motherfucker. Ooh, I want to see him in the boxing ring. Oh, hell no. Put his ass up on a horse and tell that motherfucker to ride. Woohoo! Because that horse will be gone. Hell no, they make big money out there. And every city, damn near every city got a horse track somewhere to make that money on, dog. And y'all bragging about y'all just because y'all ain't got horse races and somewhere for your little jockeys to get paid at. Y'all want to talk about shit. Oh, we dominating the little divisions. Dog, you cannot pay these dudes enough. You should literally Willie Shoemaker looking motherfuckers to be paid to be boxing. Man, please, them little ass dudes, them little ass athletes going to jump. Oh, he said, forgot Herbie Hyde versus Bo. Hey, man, Mark Perez, I'm sure I've missed a lot. Oh, wrestling too. He saw it's huge in the UK, Royal Ascot. Yeah, but the UK, but they're talking about I'm talking about the Japanese dudes. And they probably are making big money out there in the UK too, them little ass dudes. The UK doesn't got a lot of them little ass fighters either. UK, I was just moving on to people. Who want to talk about US boxing like we don't run the shit. Like US boxing doesn't run the shit, okay? Ain't no difference between United States boxing and United States basketball, okay? Ain't no difference. Y'all got to go through us, okay? Period. You get a nice player here and there. You get a good player here and there, but you got to go through us, homie. You got to go through us. And we got Mexicans too, okay? Half of our country used to be Mexico, so it don't even matter. We got them too. But I defend my American fighters, and hey, go ahead and call me and call me a racist for talking about American boxing. The ones that you all have to talk about 90% of the time. When is the last time that I did a video about a fight that happened in the between two UK fighters? Like, when was the last? I'm thinking. I think I covered. James was it? No, that was James. That was James DeGale versus, was that Badu Jack that beat up James DeGale? Who was it that beat up James DeGale? Was that, because I like James DeGale. Was that, it wasn't Caleb Plant. Who was it that beat up James DeGale, man? Byron Manley, what's good, man? Hagler went to the UK to win his belt. Oh, man, dude. You just can't talk about, if you all talking about, just, that's, my whole point was this. Said if we used, sorry. Yeah, Chris Eubank. Yeah. That was one. Chris Eubank. That was one. That was a good one. Chris Eubank versus James DeGale. But it'll tell you how big it was, and I couldn't remember who it was that fought. I also watched, I think it was Liam Smith versus George Groves. I think I did Liam Smith versus George Groves. That's about it. I guess I did watch. What's some little ass dude's name? Carl Frampton versus Josh Warrington. You know. Oh, and when you bring Josh Taylor over here, Josh Taylor did make a good decision signing with Top Rank. Because if he signed with the PBC, dog, that shit was going to be short-lived. Dog, that shit is going to be short-lived, man. Because those dudes, one thing that I would on a related subject, man, I want to say this. You realize, man, that the PBC really does have some very good unknown fighters. Because we got this fight with Gary Russell Jr. coming up against King Tut. I think it's Namanyar. I think it's pronounced Namanyar, the Mongolian silver medalist. Dude, that dude can fight, man. That dude can fight. He said that was a great scrap, Warrington and Frampton. It really was. It was. Now, see that. Now, here's the thing. I do like UK boxing. I like UK boxing because there's a lot of parity. You know what I mean? Caleb Truax whooped DeGale too. Yeah, that's right. See, there's a lot of parity in UK fights. So I enjoy watching them, right? Like AJ, yeah, Miami Snoopy said Nayam Bayar. Yeah, Nayam Bayar is a very good fighter. Yeah, man, don't sleep on that fight, man. Don't sleep on that fight, dude. That boy can fight. I haven't watched enough of Solis. I got to watch him again. But, just the fact that Guillermo Rigondeaux is older, but Guillermo Rigondeaux will break your jaw. If that dude can't take a shot, and his hands still look really quick. Oh, yeah. Let's not forget. I know why y'all mad, dog. Now I know why y'all are so mad. I know why y'all are so mad, dude. Yeah, I like King Tut. Hey, dude can fight, man. Yes. I don't think, I'm telling you, Gary Russell Jr. has got to be on his P's and Q's. He got to be on his P's and Q's. I still favor him to beat Naminyar, but that Naminyar can fight, man. Like, I like watching him fight, man, because he can do multiple things. He's not just somebody just going to plod forward and take shots. That dude can fight in the inside. He can fight on the outside. He's real. He's very good with southpaws. I think the last fight that I saw him fight on Fox was against a southpaw. This guy from the Dominican Republic, and the guy was an undefeated fighter from the Dominican. I think he was an undefeated fighter from the Dominican Republic, but really quick hands, was in there to win. And Naminyar outboxed him, and he really does throw. He's got some nice shots when he throws. But we'll see what he can do with Gary Russell Jr. Gary Russell Jr. is definitely a step up for him, but it's not a situation. This is no Danny Garcia, Rod Salka type of fight. That guy's a legitimate fighter, man. Let me see. UK boxers are boring to me. Nah, I don't find them, man. They go blood and guts, man. A lot of those guys go blood and guts. I like watching them fight. I like watching them fight each other. But see, like another guy like Ray Martinez, did you see oh my God, that was the ass whooping of the year, man. Okay, there should be stuff like the Nike. I have a new category, okay? I have a new category for awards next year, okay? You have knockout of the year and fight of the year. We should have a category called ass whooping of the year. Ass whooping of the year. It's just not a knockout, but they just whoop their ass. They whoop their ass so bad at a certain point in time, dude, you just start laughing like, damn, he whooping his ass. Man, Ray Martinez beat Charlie Edwards' ass so bad, dog. It was like a child, dude. It was like a vindictive 8th grader whooping up on a kindergartner, man. And I was laughing, dog, the whole way because they was both so little. But Ray Martinez was really, really little. And he even when it's called a no contest, because he was on a knee. Dude took a knee. And man, Ray Martinez saw it and was like, I don't give a shit if you want to mop. And drilled his ass just one more time for good graces, man. Dog, Ray Martinez became my favorite little man fighter after that, dog. I swear, man. But as far as like all-time ass whoopings, this is why I know y'all so salty, dog. I know why y'all so salty, man. Because if you were rooting for Prince Nassim Hamed and you remember that Marco Antonio Barrera fight, he whooped his ass. Wasn't about knocking him out, wasn't about devastating power outboxing him. No, I'm walking up to you and I'm slapping the piss out you and I'm humiliating you, I'm mugging you, I'm slapping you around or spinning around, might even turn around, just humiliate you. Just because you can lose and not get humiliated. You know what I mean? Man, Nassim Hamed got his ass whooped so bad, he never got in the ring again, dude. He never stepped foot in a boxing ring again. And I know y'all remember that. Now, that ain't on Americans, but it's on them Mexicans. Boy, them Mexicans be taking pounds of flesh out y'all's asses. And I know it's tough, dog. I know it's tough, dog. Oh, Jeff Lacey got it worse. Oh, okay. Jeff Lacey. Oh, yeah. That's the one you like to pull out? Jeff Left Hook Lacey? Dog, get out of here, dog. Didn't nobody think Jeff Left Hook Lacey was beating Joe Calzaghe? You guys were blowing him up. All these dudes, this big bad American, Jeff Left Hook Lacey. Dude, Jeff Left Hook Lacey was like 4 inches shorter. The dude, Jeff Lacey, didn't even have any business fighting at 168. I saw a little itty bitty Jeff Left Hook Lacey. Little Jeff Lacey is about the same damn size as Andre Berto, dude. He looked like Andre Berto's big brother. Man, get up out of here, man. With that, but Joe Calzaghe beat up. Oh, man, please. Even when you had a chance, your boy Regis Prograis, who is not. I like Regis Prograis. Regis Prograis is not a top American fighter that your boy Josh Taylor is going to have to fight. Okay? And he took a pound of flesh out that boy in the UK. In the UK, took a pound of flesh up out of him. Go ahead and get in there. Go. Man, Jeff Lacy was so overrated. That was a youth. Man, Jeff Lacy was a HBO hype job, dog. Ain't nobody trying to hear that, man. Ain't nobody trying to hear Joe Calzaghe. Man, I mean, nobody talking about Joe Calzaghe versus Jeff Lacy. How about Joe Calzaghe try that shit with James Toney? How about that? How about he try that with James Toney? Any takers? Any takers on that one? James Toney will whoop that dude so bad, his daddy will throw the towel in for sure. Rest in peace, Enzo. Josh Taylor ain't no joke, but he's going to be at 147 pounds and get mopped if they don't protect him. I'm telling you right now. Josh Taylor goes to 147 pounds because he's going to have to go to 147 pounds, and he fights any of those top guys over there in the PBC. He's going to get mopped. He's going to get mopped. Mopped. Because, dude, do you realize what Sean Porter will do to Josh Taylor? And Josh Taylor likes to fight. Man, come on, man, stop. Terrence Crawford will mop Josh Taylor. Mop him. Mop him. Now at 140 pounds, he's the truth at 140 pounds. He's the truth at 140 pounds. Josh Taylor will get mopped. Mopped by Ugas. Mopped. Ugas will mop him. Body shot, body shot, body shot. That shit would be like, you remember that video game? You used to be able to hear body shot, body shot, body shot. Man, stop. Stop. Stop with all that. Fanon, ask him about Hagler versus Mentor or Curry Collins. UK fans were throwing bottles in the ring. Yeah, man, come on. But I understand why it's like that, dog. I understand. Okay. I understand. You know why I understand? Because I'm from Chicago. Okay. I'm from Chicago. I understand. All right. I'm a fan of the Chicago Bulls, and I had to sit there and watch them play. Every year, somebody would come around like, oh, crap, we got to play. Not Houston. Oh, crap, we got to play the Golden State Warriors. Here this ass whooping comes. Okay, I'm a Bears fan. Here it comes. We're about to play the Packers. Shit, here this ass whooping comes. I got to hear from this cheesehead motherfucker that works with me. Talk about, hey, you watching the game tonight? Damn it. No, I ain't watching no damn Bears play. I ain't watching the Bears play the Packers. You ain't fuck them. No, I'm watching a boxing match. Okay. I know the feeling because I'm from Chicago. What's going on, D-Style Boxing? Subscribe to my man, D-Style Boxing. So I know the feeling. I know what you're going through. Repetitive ass whoopings will make you feel real antsy the one fight that you get. Okay? You're talking shit like your team in the playoff. They pull out one game, dog. Oh, no. On them in my hands, I did, but no. For nine, I'll smoke you in a fight night. Man, you will now, not when I was playing it. Not when I'm playing it. Oh, no. We put them hands on you, dog. We put them hands on you, okay? We put them Ali hands on you. Dog, Taylor can't become undisputed. He can be fed to Bud. Good storyline. Yeah, man. But I don't know if he's going to get past Jose. First of all, he's got to get past Jose Ramirez. And guess what? They're not fighting Jose Ramirez in the UK. Okay? And let me remind you that the fight between Regis Prograis and Josh Taylor, if one ref had given Josh Taylor the 12th round, which the other two refs did, that fight would have been a draw. That fight would have been a draw. And also, you got to keep your therapeutic use exemptions and all that shit over there with you. Okay? All that extra energy boost that you get because you get to, now I'm not saying Josh Taylor is, but all that extra shit you get by being able to take certain things out of competition, taking it out of competition. Over here, you can't take that shit at all. So when you hop your ass over here, okay, you better hope your boy all the way clean. AJ got his health together. AJ looked mighty sluggish when he walked over here because in Las Vegas, they're not giving you no therapeutic use exemption. For what? Oh, no. Oh, no nasal spray for weight loss leading up to the fight during your off time? Oh, no. None of that. Oh, no nasal spray for you, homie. No nasal spray for you. Stop it, man. Y'all's testing over there is a travesty, okay? And y'all used to talk that crap about America. Come on, man. That shit ain't never seen nothing in America happen like what happened with Dillian White. Never. That shit was just so blatantly out there. That is a worst case of showing what the real deal is. It's worse than the Iowa caucuses, man. It's more obvious than the Iowa caucuses, which right now is straight up obvious. D-Style Boxing said Ramirez is whooping Taylor. Man, he ain't, man. I think so. Because Ramirez going to box him. Ta-da-tot. Ta-da-tot-tot. Keep out here trying to slug and all that crap. Bop, 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 bop. And Ramirez looking better all the time, man. And they ain't about, I don't think they're going to do that unification fight, though. I don't think they're going to do it. They better not fight Jose the same way they fought Regis. He'll get stopped. Yeah, I mean, first of all, man, Josh Taylor is a middleweight, is a welterweight. He's a welterweight. He's going to wind up at welterweight. And if I'm telling you right now, there are people that will beat the tar out of him up there in welterweight, dog. I'll take Jaron Ennis. If that fight was made tomorrow, I would take Jaron Ennis over Josh Taylor. If it was made tomorrow. If it was made 6 months from now, I'll take Virgil Ortiz. And we'll see. Dude likes to fight too much, man. He likes to fight too much. And he gets hit way too much. Way too much. But, it is what it is, though. But look, man, I'm going to get out of here. I appreciate everybody. Make sure y'all go over to KQKC. Let me make sure I didn't miss. If I missed the super chat, somebody let me know. They don't get tired in the UK, man. They got all kind of special crap going on over there, man. And and I'm not the one saying it's UK fighters that are saying it, man. Wilder Fury in 16 days, I might go see it in the theater. Otherwise, pay-per-view. I'm buying pay-per-view, and I will be at my house watching that fight. Definitely going to call the fight. Jeff Dejean said, pull that choke chain for 9. The design. People forget UK testing is the reason Billy Joe Saunders failed the test going into the failed Andrade fight. It was legal in the UK. Going into the failed Andrade fight. Yeah, but it was going to be in the US. The US is the reason. He got caught in the US. I remember that because a very detailed explanation that Conti gave for that. He was like, no, because they got different standards in the UK than the US. And there's some things or at least VADA and USADA or VADA and UCAD, where you could take stuff. That nasal spray in the UK is illegal to use out of competition, but it's not legal out of competition in the United States with VADA. So that's a wrap. That was something. That wasn't UK testing, dude. That was US testing that caught that shit. Exact opposite. What you mean is that it was US, it was for Dillian White. It was UCAD that caught him for the test and not VADA. However, it was the British Boxing Board of Control that let him off the hook after UCAD had got a panel together, or either UCAD got a panel together or British Boxing Control got a panel together and accepted his explanation. But no, they got caught in Dillian White got caught in the UK, while VADA, who was doing the testing for the WBC, but still it was UK testers that were doing the testing for VADA and for UCAD. That's what happened. The UK, it wasn't the US. UK did not catch Demetrius, did not catch Billy Joe Saunders. Now, is that what you meant? I'll stay long enough to get your reaction to that because I love being right. I love being able to whip off those facts. Oh, we do this, man. You know we do this. You know we do this. We do this. I watch BFTB. So if I don't catch it the first time through on the news, trust me, BFTB, Best Fight the Best Boxing, will have that shit detailed ad nauseum for you. He said he got hit because the boxing commission was in the U.S. Even if Billy got hit by UCAD, he would still have been suspended. Yep. Nassim the Dream said, it's no secret all of them UK dudes get popped. Dillian White has already said the UK tests are easy to beat. Dude, they've got an exemption. I've read I've got the manual. I have the actual, not the policies. I have a copy of the actual UK anti-doping rules. I can't remember how it's long, but it's like 18, 19, well, it might be like around 25 pages of detailed rules and procedures. I have them. And so it's not me guessing. It's not me guessing that shit is flawed. I've read it. And you can have a therapy. For example, you can use, he said, that shit's watered down over there is the point. Oh, okay. Cool. Oh, I got you, Jeffrey Derone. That's cool. I mean, I figured that I might not have understood what you were saying, so I wanted to make it. That's why I wanted to make sure I stayed on long enough to give you a chance to let me know if I misunderstood. If I misunderstood what you were saying, but let me tell you about when my reading of the UK anti-doping regulations for the therapeutic use exemptions. Every type of violation in that mug had a therapeutic use exemption with it. And not only can you get a therapeutic use exemption before the fight, they can give you a retroactive therapeutic use exemption after the fight. So say Dillian is on D-ball, right? And he pops 30 for D-ball like he did. They can say, oh, well, do you have a doctor's note for that? Was there some reason you were taking this? Oh, yes, I was taking it because I had low testosterone. Oh, and my doctor prescribed it. Oh, really? Well, why didn't you tell us about it? Oh, well, I was going to give you it, but my dog ate it. You know, I was on my way to the mailbox to put it in. Then I saw that my dog did it. And then, I only had 3 weeks before the fight. So I got, really interested in the fight. So I'm sorry, my dog ate it. Oh, really? Your dog ate it? Can you go back to the doctor and have them give you another one? And if they give you another one, we'll just give you a retroactive therapeutic use exemption. Oh, yes, here's my note. I just went to him and see, he says right here that I was under treatment, last month. Oh, that's fine. You're good to go. Let's keep it going. Sound like that's some BS? It is, but it's not. They have the ability to issue retroactive therapeutic use exemptions. And you trust them dudes? Man, look at those dudes. Look at them. Anyway, it is what it is. But look, man, go check out you know what, man? I forgot. My man KQKC, shout out to KQKC. He was in the super chat. I missed KQKC super chat, but he said, brother, what's up, Fanon? From a brother from another mother. What's good to you, KQKC? And on that line, I'm going to pass it over to KQKC, who's probably already gone live. Much love to everybody in the chat. Much love to everybody in the super chat. And with that, we out. Peace.